Hey guys, Mike the Gaming Dad here, and welcome back to my Let's Play series for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This is episode 4, and we ended the last episode inside the village where we met the Bloody Baron. So we are helping him at the minute with a quest called Family Matters, where we need to try and find his missing wife and daughter. And in return, he's going to give us information he knows regarding Ciri's whereabouts. So yeah, let's get cracking with that. I have just had a quick look around this entire little hamlet that we are at before I started recording, just to try and pick up a few more quests and things. I've found quite a lot, but to be honest, most of them are like well above the level where we are. So we've got stuff here that's like 16 to 32. Quite a few different secondary quests now, but yeah, a lot of these are out of our reach. Like this, I think I spoke to an armourer that I found, which he's got a quest, but yeah, I can't do that. That's level 24. I've got a few Witcher contracts as well, but they're all too high. I did find a few people who I could play Gwent with though, so I think I played the Armourer and beat him. I also played the Bloody Baron as well and won a unique card from him, so that was quite cool. It seems like there's quite a few people around here that I can play, so it's given me a few quests like this, win a unique card from, and then like names someone on the map. So I will probably just do those off camera though, I think. But yeah, let's crack on with Family Matters. So we need to find the Pellar's hut now. Where is our horse?
I think I got scabies. Faster.
What's this? Is some sort of shrine. I spoke to a woman outside that village when I was looking around that mentioned something about shrines. I think I helped her, like she wanted me to pick one up that had been knocked over or defiled or something, and it said something about looking out for more on the road. Looks like we're nearly here.
We'll get the old bugger, you'll see. Bastard deserves to hang.
Oh, what is going on here?
Before there's any pay.
Hear the sergeant took a
Cocksucker's
lashing
got to
from the
suffer.
Baron.
We'll stuff him full of that shite he told Edric to eat.
Little prick.
Some strays wandered our way.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Pellar?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Acquires delusion level 2. Okay. Well, we can't do that. What do you want from the Pellar?
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries, lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
Oh, we have a new option now. Tell you what, you leave and I'll heal Edric. Okay, yeah, we'll try that one.
Just so happens I need the Pellar alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Well, all in all...
Yes or no?
Fine. Let's hear it.
A tea of mullein leaves for his belly, and cover his boils with mallow. A few days and he'll be good as new.
Noted. But if it don't work, we'll be back. Move out, boys.
Out of my sight.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up. Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Pellar awaits.
Man's got an awful lot of chicken feet around his neck. Were you expecting me?
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
I need your help.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
Did you make it?
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Pellar. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
Protects from what?
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Pellar could do.
I'm looking for Anna and her daughter.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, nay. Pellar don't know. But the spirits could know. The Pellar will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Oh my gosh. Right, okay. So we thought we were going after Ciri. We needed the information. But the Baron won't give us the information because he wants us to find his wife and daughter. Okay, that makes sense. But now we can't get that information because we now need to find a goat. Okay?
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess, where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. For a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
You have a new quest item. Prepare it for use by placing it in an appropriate slot in the inventory panel, then selecting it from the quick access menu. To use the item, press or hold RB. Okay.
This way, I think.
So we might have some wolves or something around.
Another clue. Good.
What did it say about strawberries and raspberries? Beware of them or something. Would goat try and eat them?
Good.
I don't know, what's this? New marker entrance. Found a cave. Must be something else. Oh gosh, that's a bear. Yeah, maybe we won't go that way just yet.
Another clue. Good. There you are. Here, goat. Here, princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn. All right, time to try the bell. Come on, let's go see the Pellar. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Come on, damn it.
How's it going?
Where the hell'd you go?
Oh, is this a wild patch of strawberries?
Bear.
Oh my
Bear.
gosh.
Run, you stupid piece of shit.
The wrong way then. Thankfully we survived.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Princess,
Right, I think we're done.
Flee not from the Pellar, for there are wolves about. Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Will you help me now?
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Pellar, and so the Pellar shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
They are not here. They is gone. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just the child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
That was intense. You spoke of a child. Whose?
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Baron have anything to do with this?
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, And he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pellar's old, near blind. But Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
The child, what happened to it?
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Okay, I need to know where the botchling is.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Right, this botchling then. Do we know anything about this botchling? Oh, here we go. Saying a botchling's ugly is like saying shit's not particularly tasty. Can't say it's a lie, but it doesn't exactly convey the whole truth either. Botchling are perhaps the most repulsive creatures of which you will ever have the displeasure of meeting, born of dead, unwanted babies, discarded without a proper burial. Their appearance is that of a partially decayed fetus, their unformed flesh twisted with hate, fear and malice. These hideous creatures feed on the blood of pregnant women, driven by a mad hunger that most often leads to their victim's death. Well, they sound fun. Cursed oil and the Axis sign. Brilliant. Right, so I do have a curse style, so that's fine. So we know we've got that. Horse is riding the tree.
Move it!
Lightning strike.
Oh, the building's on fire.
You, white one.
Come on now.
Hide the young'uns!
Run! Hey, Paul! Hey, Paul! Set the stables afire!
Literally save us!
It's burning! Fire!
Drunk old fool tottering about. Calm him down.
Come on, Roach.
Rubble everywhere.
Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
What will you say?
Well, this is a fucking first.
Colonel! Tell me something before you burn down. Easily done.
Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
That stench.
If we're fighting the Baron.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
A bloke with bollocks to stand up to the Baron. A bloke with bollocks to stand up to the Baron. 5 crowns as the witcher wins.
That was fun.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
It never hit your daughter, really.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Anna, how'd she get you angry?
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
You knew they ran away.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
How did they flee? What happened?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
What about the signs of fighting in the room?
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and a pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Did Tamara witness this?
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
And what happened next?
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
What did you do with the child?
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Keep it together, man.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Should we explain it? Yeah.
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Pellar and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Where do you bury the fetus? Show me.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the Botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the Botchling into a Lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Let's do this.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
I didn't actually look into how we capture this thing, whether there is a technique to doing it.
Give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Oh my gosh. Right, what should we do? Lubberkin.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Back to the fortress.
What?
Right, how do we calm it?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a Lubberkin.
Axie, maybe? Influence his opponent's minds? Don't know.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that is awful.
Given me no choice. Spectres.
Protect the Baron from wraiths. Okay, right. What were wraiths again? Yerden, Sign, Quen, Spectre Oil.
Do something!
My ass kicked here.
It's thriving something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow. Oh. Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a Lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Need to be quicker casting that Yerden sign. I kept getting they kept attacking me before I had a chance to there they are.
Need to hurry.
On with it. I'll not wait till they devour us.
That stench.
Are there?
Squirming again? Like a daft eel? I cannot hold it! Worked. It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a Lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. The guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the Botchling to turn into a Lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Summon the Lubberkin where the Botchling is buried. I wonder if we do have to wait. We can level up now. We've not unlocked another level up slot though, which is annoying. What was that thing we found earlier that was like, there was a certain sign, wasn't there, that we were not, that wasn't strong enough. Was it Axie? Or Delusion, that was it. It said, yeah, it needed Delusion rank 2. I mean, I'm not going to be able to put it in here yet, but still. It does seem like a useful one that to have. Right, should we meditate? I don't know if we are going to have to wait till the whole time, but let's just try the morning. I'll sit and wait, here we go.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Oh, the guards, can they see that?
no!
Let's get on the horseback actually. This thing is quick. Come on, Roach.
Run, Roach.
Well, of all the things I thought I'd be doing in this game, following a dead fetus, or the ghost of a dead fetus, isn't one of them.
Faster.
Oh gosh, what are these? Drowners. I got stuck here. Where's the other one? I thought maybe getting the torch out, you'd use it in combat against things like that, but I don't know if you can.
Move it. Faster. Come on, Roach.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Oh gosh, what is that thing?
Something's not right. Going the wrong way.
And Drager. I don't think I've come across them before. No. Okay.
Slow now. Move it.
More marshland. Well, these are horrible. Oh, it exploded when I...
What now, you piece of filth?
Oh, so those things you have to back away before they die. If the signs work against them.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Very aggressive, these things, aren't they? Go on, explode.
Should examine that horse carcass.
Oh, there's another one.
Come on. Damn it.
Right, what's happened here? Oh gosh. Got the head off.
What do we have here?
Bones.
Bones have been here a while.
Saddle.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Ribs.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Their legs.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Head.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Let's summarize.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Take it easy.
Come on, horse. Really tried to make the horses like more ultra realistic, haven't they? Like, I was trying to move them when the wolves came near and it just froze completely, nearly booked me off.
Giddy up.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
kids in here.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
The girl who stayed with you, what happened to her?
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, aye. She's to my brother's place in Oxenfurt. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Where is the Baron's wife?
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Tell me about these marks.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
What happened next?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why did you help them?
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Okay, right, with 2 things we can do now. Talk to the Baron about his family or find Tamara in Oxenfurt. Maybe we should go see her, I think. That's if we can even get into that town. And it was a town we went to last time out that it wouldn't let us visit. It does seem like this one might be quite a way away.
Run, Roach. Let's go.
Nothing to do, eh? Well, what are you staring at? Sod off.
There's a quest there. Have to come back for that. Come on, horse, run.
Slow now. Whoa.
Might investigate that actually, because that was sounded like it was an unmarked location. Yeah, this one here. See what we've got here. What is it? An Algul level 13. Or maybe not. I think that's a bit above our level at the minute, Roach.
Faster.
Is that a foglet? Oh gosh. What is this thing that we need to pick up? There. Alright, what was that? Foglet. Fog is the traveller's foe. In the forest it can make one lose one's way. At sea it can send one sailing into the rocks, yet such dangers are nothing compared to the monsters known as foglets which sometimes lurk within it. These creatures have powerful arms and claws like Zerrikanian Kingils. Yet what makes them truly dangerous is their mastery of deception, beguilement and disorientation. Many times they need not attack at all, instead simply driving their prey to madness or into boggy marshlands, after which they wait patiently for it to drown in the muddy waters. Oh no, has it killed a child as well? Oh, that is rough. That is really rough. Uwena, or Juwena, of course you can stay with us. What kind of question's that? Come, bring the whole family. War hasn't struck here yet. We've got plenty of food. My belly's even grown a bit in recent weeks. If you take a bit of beer and bacon out of my mouth, you'll actually be doing me a favour. We're already preparing a bed for you. You'll stay in the attic. It's comfortable there, as long as you don't forget to duck when you go up the stairs. Happy trails, Uwena. See you soon, Mask. New quest, tough luck. Quest completed, tough luck.
Hey there.
This is yonder ein Ibmaker.
Rafrakais art of an Aurelian.
Yes? Aurelian ab dem area? How krass?
Still going the right way because the quest markers have disappeared now. Oh yeah, looks like it. Let's see if I can get into this town.
Giddy up.
Looks like this is the bridge across it here.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion. Feisty, eh?
Seems to be leading me off somewhere else. Yeah. I don't know why it's leading me down there. I want to go in here.
Come on.
Crawl back under your rock. Honor in the fatherland.
Which way is it?
Faster.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion. don't need a pass. Why did Exile
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
Right, here we go again. What kind of pass are we talking about?
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
Okay. God, I didn't realise it was going to be like this again, otherwise I wouldn't have come all this way.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
Okay.
Farewell.
That's annoying.
The seam are there to raise. Then plant cabbage where our
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Right, is there somewhere that we can fast travel and go see the Baron? Hangman's Tree is the nearest one, I think.
Faster.
Come on, damn horse.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion. What to do, and what to survive. Eternal fire, guide me. I implore you.
Got another quest there. Hang tree must be somewhere near here. Ah, you're there.
Hey-ya!
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought home a bucket of peelings yesterday.
Oh, Mayflies, move it!
What's your business?
Maybe we should send him down to the creek. Might catch something.
What happened to your mug?
Baron gets soused.
Ye seek trouble?
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Thank you. I want to speak to the... Is there a blacksmith around here? I want someone to repair my weapons.
Weren't the Baron's men burned the village? 'Twas the wild hunt. Wraiths didn't leave a soul alive.
Nothing left but to pray. Evil spares us at least.
How may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
There we go, repair. They're not too bad actually. I'll do them all anyway.
So long.
Went to the village for the levy. And that one, hard banged the lass.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Your mate.
Witcher, a word, please.
Yeah, what is it?
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Right.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Death of a family member is always hard.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got to talk to you about your family.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Well, yeah, I'll go. I did try and go. I couldn't get into the town.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
At Kaer Morhen?
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
Yeah, I'm the exception. Oh, I'm not a witcher. I thought she was a witcher.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them.
Ah, right, okay.
But everything else I know, I learned from the witchers there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
What's the problem?
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself, I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. And we start at daybreak. Day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us.
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Kick it!
Show how it's done!
Hoof it! Hoof it! Come on, lass! Want that horse, dump? You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Another chance to win.
screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Hopefully. Well, what's left of her? Sounds like she got carried off by some giant monster. Heard anything about witches in the area?
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
You're working with Nilfgaard. Why?
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Tamara is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
How do you wind up here?
How do you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
Right, best get moving.
So long.
Uh-huh.
You laughing at you, imbecile.
You white one, look like you got soused.
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A ragdoll?
Uh-huh.
Baron Schmarren. If I want to plough some peasant lass, I will. Don't give cock that no ban.
Oi lads, fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
Been the Smiths, lass. Get tooth one.
Hey-ya!
Right, we should hopefully now be able to get in. If we go to Stonecutter Settlement, hopefully now those guards will let me through. do have another lead now, though. Investigate all remaining leads in Velen and find the Baron's wife. Wonder where that one takes me. Same place, yeah. That's fine.
Need a swift kick in the arse.
Go. What's that you're muttering?
Like crickets. You chew them or swallow them whole.
Honor in the farmland.
Oh!
Stay out of my way.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
Come on now.
Oh!
Crossing's closed!
Halt! You need to present a pass if you want to cross.
I do actually. I've got a pass now.
This way, you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
I thought he wasn't going to let me through then.
Come through. Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion. Not in a hurry.
Any news from the Zima?
I'd have sailed back to Borderlands long ago if it was
That Nilfgaardian Emperor can kiss my ass. Witcher?
Lovely little town, this.
Best ways this side of the Pontar.
What have we got here?
Taking a peek at my wares, yeah?
Few quests, it looks like. Gwent. Play around with Steppen. Beat everyone you've ever played in Gwent. Consider yourself a prime player, ready to face the best of the best. Then try your hand against Steppen. A man so good it seems they can't play themselves. Okay, we could do that. Contract. Beast in the Oxenfurt Forest. Hands of Sidaris. World famous soldier of fortune. Veteran of numerous wars. Honoured member of the Order of the Lily. You wanted me to fight. Let's say anything other than a beast. Monster nesting in the forest near Oxenfurt. Contract monster in Oxenfurt. What's this one? Currently unresolved. Contracts immediately and devote himself to tracking and slaying this monster. The beast in question has befouled the cradle of human intellect. The city within those territory lies the oldest of academies of learning, namely Oxenfurt. The swordsman who puts an end to its criminal doings will be rewarded with the king's full generosity. Careful, there's a swindler about. Attention, countrymen. Don't get taken in by the platitudes and false prophecies dealt in by a certain so-called soothsayer dwelling in Benkelheim. This man calls himself a sage, but knows as much about divining the future as any toothless village hag, and all he truly cares about is extracting coin from the unwary. Don't let him cheat you, or it'll only encourage him. Caution, a troll's been seen and heard to the east of Oxenfurt on the left bank of the Pontar. Said troll has been known to sing Gridanian marching tunes. It is suspected that this is part of some Nilfgaardian diversion tactic. It's recommended that this area be avoided. In the event of an encounter, it is recommended to remain immobile, keeping low to the ground and covering one's head with one's arms. There exists a chance that the beast will then not attack. It may mistake the potential victim for a rock. Contract, woodland beast. Let the following be known far and wide. There's some monster in the woods outside Novigrad doing great damage to our war effort. Anyone who tracks it down and kills it will not only fulfill a patriotic duty and bring the inevitable victory of the United Northern Forces under the leadership of our brave King Radovid one step closer, but will also get a sizable coin reward as compensation for his trouble. Alright, quite a few things there.
What can I get you, good sir? Apples to Xana. Paper, please. A bottle of it.
Oh,
an
I've had enough of living.
To support the war effort. Paper? For the war effort? You know, all those announcements, and decrees must appear on something.
Where's the marker telling us to go here? She must be in this building. There's no door through there.
The sooner our lads beat the black ones, the sooner they can come home.
Feisty, eh?
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's worried about you. So we'll go with I don't blame you.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
What happened to your mother? In fact, no, actually, tell me your side of the story. We'll do that one first.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
What happened to your mother?
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce, my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Why did your mother miscarry?
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing. He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. She must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
What will you do now?
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends?
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
What about your father?
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Who are you?
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where will you take her?
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
Okay, right, we can carry on this quest now and investigate all remaining leads in Velen and find the Baron's wife.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
Is that going to... Oh yeah, talk to the Baron about Tamara. So we've got another option here. We can either go talk to the Baron about Tamara, but we still have investigate all remaining leads in Velen and find the Baron's wife. So I would quite like to do that actually. But I'm not actually 100% sure on how we start that because there doesn't appear to be any quest markers for that one. So what I think I'm going to do is... Should we see what other quests we've got? Hunting a witch. Maybe we'll do this one. Find the witch on your own or ask the residents of Midcopse about her.
How's business? All goes well?
It goes, but I'm still in the red. Aurora, not exactly. Best wares this side of the Pontar.
For you know neither the day nor the hour.
Well, the Witcher.
It's hard to believe Nanka dabbled in witchcraft. Such a nice old gran. Has she got a black cat?
Oh, here they are. Yeah, this was that tower I mentioned earlier, not tower, thing that we picked up for that old woman. That like wooden statue.
Not so fast, Roach.
We shouldn't. Can't lose.
Where'd you come from?
Gonna kill you! Go for the horse,
Hey there.
Got another notice board. What's this one got on it? Kind people don't eat cats. It brings horribly ill luck. Okay. So we've got, dear neighbours, I've had these awful dreams where I open my mouth and all my teeth come tumbling out at once and turn into vile squirming little things that burrow into the ground. What could this portend? Misfortune, illness, a barren womb. If you know, pray tell, and I'll feast you to berries and broth. The ladies of the wood are unhappy, so the trees whisper. The offerings we make are not enough. We pray too seldom, and too often we take their name in vain. Mend your ways, good folk, show contrition and fervour in your faith. For if the ladies too abandon us, we'll all perish in this forsaken bog. Old Millie's lost whatever wits he had left, running around the yard in nothing but his nighties, yelling horrible ludities and smearing mud pies on anyone who walks close to the fence. Best avoid his place, especially if you've a freshly laundered dress on. Hands off my plums. If I catch anybody taking plums from my orchard, I'll cleave him in two with my axe. Don't say I didn't warn you. In contract, Jenny of the Woods. Hark, some devilry's taken hold of our fields, something neither's spirit nor phantom. Old Will swears on his mother's grave it's likely to be Jenny of the Woods. Whether it is or it ain't, be careful and don't go out in the fields alone, and most certainly not without scythe or rake in hand. But if you've the courage to drive the foul thing off, you'll receive a handsome reward. Bolko. Right, who wants to talk?
They got a sack of millet from the ladies.
Never visit the witch myself. I've my elves, thank the gods. And for the rest, well, she can't bake bread from stone either.
Oh, come on, this new...
Should send him back to the witch. Might cure him of laziness.
Greetings, ma'am.
Good day to you, sir. Need something?
Yeah, I'm looking for the witch.
Got a matter for your village witch. Know where I can find her?
I don't bother with her myself. But ask my man. He'll know. Twerked his back so bad last week he could hardly move. So I sent him to the witch. Came back sprightly as a foal.
Where is he?
In the yard, no doubt. Pain's gone, but sleuth's set in now. Should be hunting foxberries to feed our young ones. Marion's lad. Now that man, he knows how to provide for his family. Got some water rats last. They had food for days.
Find the witch on your own or ask the residents of Midcopse about her.
Good day. Heard you know where to find the local witch.
Who told you that?
Your wife.
Daft wench. Leave me be and don't listen to that nattering sow. We've not had a witch, shaman, nor cunning wench in ages.
Oh right, oh he's going to charge us. 50 crowns. Delusion only level 1. Let's keep talking
You're
to people.
hard at work. Won't interrupt.
See if there's anyone else that'll tell me.
Got a lump of bread today.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Double head hurts.
What about you? Nope.
Not looking good, I tell you.
Mainly stuff to loot.
Hey, come on.
Eh?
There's got to be someone around here who knows something.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Oh, he's to do with the what's it called? Contract.
So the notice about Jenny of the Woods, you posted it, right?
Oh, aye, 'twas me. You do it? You's a witcher, is you not? Straight off, a picture in me granny's book. Monstrum, or a portrayal of witches. Remember like it were the day. We be afeard of her. But Jenny of the Woods, what's she to you?
Yeah, I'll tend to it. Probably not right now, though.
I'm on it. Know if anyone's seen Jenny of the Woods? Could tell me more about her.
Old Willem must have, but he won't tell you naught. He were weak of heart. We found him in the fields this morning. Other folk are afeard to go out nights. But you might try Agneta, lives at the end of the village. Word is she saw the wraith.
And nothing happened to her? She wasn't hurt?
Agneta? Outlived 3 husbands, that one. Jenny of the Woods won't do naught to that wench.
God's bless ye.
G'day.
He's
Top of the
bound to
day.
come back, isn't he?
Oh, for crying out loud.
Maybe we have to pay the 50 crowns.
Enough is enough.
What's on your mind?
Roots are gonna rot my gut.
Someone's coming.
Oh, what was that?
Gonna try to charm him? Did the witch give ye luggage? Aye, she did indeed.
didn't ask much for it either.
Maybe we should pay her a visit. How'd you get there?
Path past the pond. Follow it till you reach a lone rock. Round that, and head right off the path into the woods. And keep straight. You'll know you've gone the right way when you pass an abandoned cart.
Ah, there we go.
Be able to find the witch now.
Find the pond by the village. Saved ourselves a bit of money there.
Stone near the pond.
You seen me muscles? What are ye looking at? Stop bothering us poor folk.
There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart.
Oh, we got some neckers. Can't remember what neckers were weak against. Ogroid oil and Northern Wind Bomb.
Somewhere nearby.
Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor, pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in a foul mood. We'd best come back on the morrow.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
Bitch is in a proper fury. Needs a man.
Anyone home? Now, where's she run off to? Managed to amass quite a book collection.
If you're wondering why I'm not looting everything, I will do that probably after this episode. Tend to go around and mop up a lot of the towns when I'm done.
Don't often see baubles like this in Velen. Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to. Well, well. Nice.
Wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy. Greetings, Witcher.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to call.
No. To talk.
Turn around and wait.
I guess that's me demonetizing this episode.
Keira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
Ciri.
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri. And no one can know, understand?
Cirilla is here. The girl once sought by the Lodge of Sorceresses, and practically every ruler on the continent has landed here in Velen, and I know nothing of it. What is she doing here?
Indications are she's hiding from someone. I heard she quarreled with a witch, but if you don't know anything, sure you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Who did the asking?
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
How's a few dozen eggs sound?
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford the information anymore.
You're pricklier than I remembered. Isn't living in nature's lap supposed to be cleansing, calming?
Nature stinks. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten scoia'tail slob either, but an elven mage.
What was his name?
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
Okay. Yep, let's go.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's. This is the place.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Wandering in the dark. So this has started another new quest. I was wondering whether that quest I've just done would teach me anything about here, but it looks like that was something completely separate.
Gvela Glan.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
She suddenly doesn't sound so confident, does she?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
Spike Rug Akaton. Oh gosh, drowners. Come on, come to me. Why is it not let me pick that up? Because I'm still in combat. Yeah. Use your crossbow to defend against foes. So I've got some sort of poisonous gas, maybe. I tried to run through that with the torch.
Keira.
Stay calm. They're only rats.
Thank you.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
Need to find out what the Hunt's doing here.
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the Elven Mage, not fight the Hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides...
Go on. Finish. Wait. You've got some special interest in the Hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
Come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen.
Oh, very well. Let's go. Gavella Glan.
Larena Lune. Erne. Levate, Larena Lunet.
That's him. That's the elf.
Arveg Tva Ledi.
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
A what projection?
A what projection?
Something akin to a postbox for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
It was a message for Ciri.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirel, swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Vulpine Morel immediately.
Vesemir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
Is there a way to get rid of this mist? So I'm out of company. Didn't mean to get out. Come on, Geralt, put your torch away. I need to get out of here because I'm dying. I wonder if I can meditate now.
Show me what you got.
Not while we're in combat, at least. Right, let's try now. Just 1 hour. There we go, health's back. Need to not accidentally get out my torch again.
Swallow.
There we
Seems
go.
we're headed the right way. Thought you were in a hurry. Similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Now we've leveled up again. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I didn't think I was going to do this one, but because we've needed it twice already this episode, I might level this up again. And then I'm going to place it here. I was thinking my next one was going to be precise blows, but I feel like this axe would have been useful.
Ciri, ni fordo sol esser. Ciri, ni fordo sol esser.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it?
Gavella Glan.
Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Must you touch everything? I wonder what all this means. They look hastily. Geralt, are you all right?
You might say so. A sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Geralt, what the hell is that?
Another security measure. Damn it all.
I don't know what we're fighting here, but it looks like us. Wraith.
Do you think it's a mind game of sorts? You know, can you defeat yourself? Are you willing to? Perhaps these apparitions believe they are real.
Sorry, I just don't share your doubts. Know exactly
Anything
which
like
one
that
of you
ever
is
happened to
real.
you before?
Well, almost. While back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yes. And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature.
Another symbol there that we didn't see. Try that one.
Ciri, ni forda sol esser Hein silla Kelpie.
Is there any that we've not spotted? Or maybe do we need to go down below? That one's still lit up. It's not letting us touch it this time.
Certainly hope we haven't lost our way.
Yeah, do we need to go down there? Looks like we got one here. And something down there as well.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri. Must be. Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here. Look, they're opening. Let's go. Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one. I dislike this place. Vehemently.
I think that's a swallow.
It worked! Come!
Sure it's safe.
Of course. The Elven Mage prepared this passage for Ciri. Come on now.
Gavella Glan.
It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm.
Golem. I've definitely not fought one of them before. Who knows what we need to fight this?
I've a bad feeling about this.
Nithral not recognized. Intruders. Destroy the intruders.
Just wonderful.
What do we reckon? Telekinetic blast, we try that? We should get a bit closer. Too bad, it was very slow, as long as you stayed out the way of it.
And that would be that.
Let's have a look. What does it say about it? Golems, vulnerable against Demeritium bomb and Elementor oil. Well, I didn't have either of those things.
I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains. Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Are we not going to answer that?
Depends what she wants.
Ah, here we go.
Imagined it. How it will transpire. What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget. We hardly know each other.
I don't think we should be going that way.
Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there. Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about to surprise us.
Another swallow.
Look, it worked! Come on. managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Velen Glan.
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the Mage's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have? Froze them before they could attack.
Shut up! Esai Isa. Jada doi nilin yama. Ren! Shen Tabir!
The White Frost. Mage from the Hunt summoned it. Can you see all those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far! We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's Surge. Stand at my side. Guardian Annoy! Ready. Stay close.
I think Igni worked a little bit better. Maybe we could try Quen. Oh, that was close.
Worked! Darian and I!
Keira! What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't fight on me.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, not on your life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
Never know with those decisions whether I'm making the right ones or not.
They block
I suppose that's the whole
passage.
point, but
Try.
Leave it to me.
it's quite infuriating.
The Vela Glan.
Come, we might still catch them.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
He awaits us.
You're stubborn, one.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
Maybe I should have healed first before coming into this.
I wonder how long you last.
Would have been wise.
You'll regret that!
I wonder if you're as slow as that golem.
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus.
Alright, we can't go near him then. While that's up. I don't really do a great deal.
have a rift.
That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do Quen.
Are you well and whole? I hear.
Not necessarily. Let's look around.
If I have my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
Wild Hunt Warrior's Sword.
Larena Luna.
All right, let's watch this message.
Ciri, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Elf warned Ciri about some witches.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Keira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
Do you know these witches?
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
How do I find the witches?
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
We've heard of the trail of
They did
treats
bedtime stories at
before.
Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Why do we even come?
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Mysterious mage herbalist. Mysterious mage herbalist. Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nahalani. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Thanks.
You notice a shimmer in the air, walk towards it. When you are close, press A to dispel the illusion. Interesting.
Simple, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Let's see where the passage leads.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Yeah, fine. I guess you helped me, so...
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
Gavella Glan.
We're certain to find something here.
Magic
Looks
lamp.
like another damned riddle to me.
There's going to be a whole new quest. Looks like it might be. So I think I'm going to pause this episode here, and then we'll pick up in the next one. So yeah, this was a... I think I prefer this quest than the last one. The one with the dead fetus. That really creeped me out. But yeah, we'll carry on next time out, because we never actually finished family matters, so we still need to investigate all remaining leads in Velen and find the Baron's wife. So yeah, we will carry on with that in the next episode, along with a new one we've got, Ladies of the Wood, about these witches. So yeah, that should be interesting. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Mike the Gaming Dad, and I will see you next time.